Welcome to Gaming Thing, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets, the stock market. My name is Mr. Orange, and today we talk about CD Projekt. This is going to be a short update on the stock. I think it's quite some time that I made my last video, probably 3-4 weeks. So I thought about, all right, guys, let's see where we stand. So first we go a little bit into a look into the chart. Then we check out a new fact sheet that you can find on their website, and then we also have a nice trailer for Phantom Liberty, the DLC coming for Cyberpunk. So a lot to do, but I'm trying to be quick to not lose too much of your precious time, because time is gaming, or time is money, or whatever you want to call it, guys. So here, chart, everything fine. So we were actually finding some sort of support at 80 zloty, so I was really happy that we didn't fall further, but I always told myself, if we fall further to 60 zlotys or even 40 zlotys, I would have bought some more. So in this case I didn't buy some more, so my average cost average is now at around about I think 200 zlotys or something. So I'm sad for everyone that bought at 400, but yeah, that's how it goes. So cost averaging is or makes sense in companies that you like, in companies that you believe in. So also a little disclaimer, I'm invested obviously in CD Projekt Red, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber, a retail investor like yourself. This is for information entertainment purpose only. Make your own mistakes, and I can promise you will lose a lot of money actually if you buy anything that YouTubers talk about. So all right, guys, let's continue. So here, Fibonacci retracement. It's sometimes really amazing if you draw a Fibonacci retracement, how also probably the automated trading is playing with the Fibonacci retracement. So we had a little break above the Fibonacci retracement here, and then you see we actually kind of fall back, and then we tested it going upwards again, and now we starting to accelerate a little bit between at this Fibonacci retracement, as we have also seen at the Fibonacci retracement at 190 zloty. So it is really impressive. So, but I don't know, guys, I don't know at what point we really go back to the 200 Fibonacci retracement. I think we need a macroeconomic change. We need interest rates going down again in the Eurozone as well as in the US, that we really have a steep upward trend. Until then, I would say we're staying a little bit here, and then obviously this is also a trading chance. But for everyone that is in CD Projekt for the short term, sorry guys, this is a long-term stock, and yes, it was extremely overvalued and a lot of people lost money, and there's a lot of negativity in the stock, and it's going to be difficult to win the trust back from investors, from institutions, especially after Cyberpunk. Institutions were selling out massively, and this is a trust that you don't get so easily back. But calculate with some years, and then we might be on an upward trend again. So overall, I would say we're still, the upward trend is still intact, and CD Projekt is promising for the future. So news archives, check this out. New page. We're going to check out this trailer shortly, and here we have a fact sheet by CD Projekt. So 1,200 people employed, 43 represented nationalities, and those are their different studios they have, and where they have in 2022 their sales. Obviously in North America, this is very good. They are producing, or they are making games in Poland, cheaper in Poland or in Europe, and then they are selling them in North America, so they get dollars for it. So even if the Polish zloty is weak, they get great dollars for it. So this is very good for a company, guys. So Poland -2%, Europe -60% in sales revenues, and Asia also went down, and the rest of the world as well. So the big, most important markets obviously are North America and Europe, and Asia, well, if you count also Tokyo or Japan, of course, it's also important. Then we have about the key facts: 65 million copies sold of the Witcher series, 20 million of Cyberpunk, so there's still a way to go with Cyberpunk. and then 96% of sales revenues from export, as they just said. Then GOG, it's a platform I personally, as a gamer, I don't really think it's so awesome, so I'm not really using it, but it's interesting if you have some older games that you want to play, older PC games that are not available anymore. But I don't know if CD Projekt should continue with this platform. I think they should either sell it or really revamp it completely, but that's just my personal opinion. So core games, nothing to say about here. Also a business model, so that's their new business model. Priority for gamers, honest and direct communication with gamers, full control over the message. Yeah, that's very important. So be always honest with gamers, because gamers are not stupid. Gamers really know what they like, and they can destroy you. So as a developer, you should always keep this in mind. So creation, development, distribution, publishing, of course, nothing special here. Management board. So if you're interested who's in the management board, all those managers now have a lot of experience, so that's also good to see. And then now this group strategy is maybe more important. So expanding the 3 unique and enduring franchises, and then more content for gamers with memorable single-player stories and multiplayer experiences. So I like that they are still underline single-player stories, because multiplayer, I personally, for example, as a gamer, I'm not playing a lot of multiplayer except Call of Duty. So for the rest, I also like a good single-player story. Spinning up the franchise, flywheels, mobile games, TV and film, and more in association with external partners. So there's also a new short series on Netflix about The Witcher, but I was not sure if CD Projekt is involved there. Boost development abilities to deliver more content to gamers with a prime focus on quality, building a new studio in CD Projekt Red North America. Hello, here we go. Investment highlights, great potential global video games markets. So total volume for 25 is expected with $211.2 billion US dollars. I think you have seen this number by NewsU already more often, also on my channel. So let's see if this really turns out this high. Or I mean, it's high. Yeah, it's high. So there's a lot of, therefore I'm invested in video game companies, obviously. Strong exposure of CD Projekt to the global market, obviously, and the Witcher Cyberpunk brands are recognizable throughout the world. That's true. Long-term project outlooks, and here we have a project series for The Witcher, we have a new Witcher trilogy, and we have a Witcher 1 remake. So this is coming up with for The Witcher. So I would say 5 games. Those are 5 games for The Witcher. This sounds good, guys. Cyberpunk, we have the expansion, and we have Project Orion. I think I had it in another video, so Project Orion. So what was this again? Was this also Cyberpunk? A new Cyberpunk game in the Cyberpunk franchise universe? I don't know. Project Harder. And then, yeah, well, the share price, this is, of course, useless, because if the share price, you look at this, you look how the share price was in the last 5-6 years, and you're not just looking how it was since the first of 22. Okay, since the first of 22, CD Projekt was actually, still not good performing, but it was coming back then. So, but what is this helping us? So financial summary, well, the numbers, guys, net profit from continuing operations. So if you compare it with 21, it's 50% down. If you compare it with 2022, with 2020, when Cyberpunk came out, well, I mean, from 1,154 to 98. So this is obviously down. So everything in thousands of Polish zlotys. But obviously also the sales revenue is important to see. This is extremely down for the third. Okay, sorry, this is only the third quarter. Again, why are they writing it like this? So it's not really clear. So we have to see then next year, we have to see how 2022 performed, but you can already calculate the different quarters, and then you would make a comparison. So, but obviously 2020 was the best year. We can see it here with into the billions. So this is really, really nice. So, but overall, of course, third quarter, not a lot new games. We had The Witcher the Witcher 3 update, that's it. But we have to see if there's some more new games coming out. So nothing has changed there. So shareholder structure, just for reminding you, because we forget to mention this, the shareholder structure is remaining shares 66%. So those shares can also be shorted massively, obviously. And then we have also some founders and managers that also have some shares. So I like this, that they are at least with 34% in. That's okay for me. So it shouldn't be more, but that's definitely good. So I like the fact sheet, gives us a lot of interesting information. And with that, I would say we are checking out this little trailer, my friends.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting someone? How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed, FIA.
So, what do we do now?
Dogtown. Burn it to the ground's what we'll do. It's a simple choice. Them or us. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.